It's Tacoma's Lumins Festivus, and it is, in essence, an expression of the spirit of our people in a medium of light. There were a great many very imaginative pieces this year, particularly from the Hilltop artists. Eastside Green Thumbs created a great caterpillar. There were everything you could imagine. One young man came and said, "Adam, can I make a mermaid?" And I said, "Peter, the answer is not no, the answer is absolutely. You can do what you want. But as in all things in life, you must make the excuse for what you want. And so, tell me how a mermaid fits in with the theme of the soil of Earth." And he could have very easily if he had wanted to. Instead, he immediately said, "Well then, can I make a mercow?" And I said, "Peter, please make a mercow." Led off with a giant international peace dove that we borrowed from our friends in Olympia, some of them, and they do, for the International Day of Peace, they work in tandem with the Jane Goodall group that all over the globe they create these giant peace doves. And we thought that that was a really beautiful way to lead our procession. And so we started at Wright Park, the Wright Park Conservatory, and we went down through Theater District, down the Spanish Steps, and into Fireman's Park. We had created what we called the Great Death Star as a universal symbol for the evils of our time. And we had created an internal chamber that people could put pieces of paper with things that they wanted to get rid of in life. They didn't want that tied to them anymore. They wanted to be done with it. And so we had them write it on magician's paper, actually. It's a type of paper that goes up in flames very easily. And so what you have is this really fantastic expression of the collective ability of ourselves to do away with one another's evils.
A couple of words of wisdom from Hopi elders in Arizona. As we cross the threshold into a cycle of our journey of awakening, you have been telling the people that this is the 11th hour. Now you must go back and tell the people that this is the hour, and there are things to be considered. Tonight, here in this park, are things that we all want to consider, and those were put in to the globe. We are on the cusp of the vernal equinox, or the autumnal equinox, when the world is literally in balance between light and darkness. Our world, our nation, our community, people standing here in this very circle have had more than their share of darkness over this last sun cycle. War, violence, poverty, sickness, relationships ending, untimely death, and other loss. Without darkness, there can be no light. And as painful as it is, the darkness has much to teach us about life and ourselves. The darkness strengthens us. It teaches us to look inside and deal with our own darkness. It allows us to truly appreciate and revel in the light. But when the darkness is just too much, we lose sight of the light. This can lead to the ultimate loss, the loss of hope. Tonight, we will burn those dark things which we no longer have use for, the things that have already taught us our lessons, the things that if we allow them to, can destroy our hope. As they burn, we release them. Tonight is renewal. Let the